Well, hello. So, it's been a while. I haven't uploaded in like a year. Today we are trying out a new car that was recently released by Virtual Racing Cars for Assetto Corsa, the original one. And it's the Alpine A424. Um, sorry. Sorry, I made a mistake. It's obviously not the Alpine A424. It's the VRCPT 2024 Arden. I'm very sorry that I made that mistake, and I promise it won't happen again. Yeah, so I'm putting on my virginity protection gloves from Abruzzi, hashtag not sponsored, hashtag Jimmy Broadband. I love you. I'm just gonna jump right into the game. I have a hypercar and LMGT3, so a WEC grid setup with Interlagos, which just gave us a wonderful F1 race. So I thought, hey, let's just go there. As you can see, the car looks very nice. Like the models from VRC are, as always, top notch. Like there are no complaints there. So, and yeah, now I'm very excited for the car. It's an LMDH, which is usually the type of car that I really suck at. I have a much better time with the LMHs, actually. Like, a much better time. And, wow, the sound is incredible. But I need to turn it down a little bit because it's really loud. Wow. Very easy at the beginning, obviously. Tires still really cold. Oh. So yeah, that's gonna be a qualifying, 30-minute qualifying and a 25-lap race. I also created a custom track skin, if you have already noticed, so I replaced some textures to fit the actual WEC. It's not a exact replica, obviously, but like I just replaced all the textures that wouldn't match. So as you can see, you have some Motul here and some Michelin, and you know, all the stuff. The wheel is very light, like, I don't know, maybe I'm so used to driving the F1 cars now because I've been driving the F1 cars from RSS a lot, the 2010 car and the 2013 one, and they obviously drive a lot different from hypercars, like there's no comparison. Oh my. This car is not easy to drive. What I can tell so far, like it's very. As soon as you hit the brakes, like the steering gets like so light, like it's. I don't know how to describe it. It's like you lose all the force feedback suddenly. And it would really help me if I could still feel it, because like otherwise I'm just sliding through the corners. And yeah, you might have obviously noticed that English is not my first language, so sorry in advance for any mistakes I make. And oh my, those tires are still very, very cold. And I just crashed. So I think I'm just gonna reset to the pits for now. And try again. Okay. I'm gonna try to like put more pressure into the tires, because like I feel like they're a bit too and now my English is failing me. Not enough pressure in the tires, basically. Okay, brake bias is very interesting. So I think I'm gonna keep it at 70. Let's try 58. 58 should help me maybe a little bit. I mean, I'm not a setup expert. Like, if someone asked me like, if they could do a setup for me, like, I would have no chance. So first we let the BMW through. The funny thing is, the BMW was actually the reason why I had to slow all the cars down so massively, because like, I don't know what RSS did with the BMW, but like, the BMW is so fucking slow. Like, it's 500 brake horsepower, so that's the lowest of all the hypercars I have here. Or was it 600? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm confusing it with the GT3 cars. Could be. Yeah, definitely. No, I think. Right now I'm not sure how many brake horsepowers BMW has, but I think I will maybe find it out sooner or later. So, like, the steering is still really whack. Like, I haven't changed anything on my force feedback settings or anything. It's just feels very, very weird. Like, it doesn't have the bite that the Ferrari has from VRC or the Cadillac from URD. So, because those two have really nice bite. Like, when you steer, like, it feels so aggressive, if that makes sense. But here it's just I don't know, it feels very really tamed. I mean, the thing is, I'm driving the non-CSP version. I think I also have to mention that I'm only driving with the non-CSP version, because I wanted to try out the car without the CSP goodies first. But I'm starting to think that was a mistake, because the CSP version probably has some goodies that would help me get a bit faster. Because right now I'm really off the pace. Like, the leader has done a 1:23.8 and I only managed a 1:27. Let's see. But from what I can tell, the BOP is a lot better now, because like, the weird thing is, but that's with all VRC cars, incidentally, the brake horsepower that you can see like in the content manager menu doesn't seem to be correct, or it's like, it's not brake horsepower, but it's like the one with the W. So the calculation I made in terms of BOP does not correctly apply to those cars, and it was really confusing to get those two cars right. But for the Alpine it looks alright, because Ferdinand Habsburg is in the top 5 right now, P5. So now my goal is obviously to get fast. And a massive crash is happening in front of me. That is always good. But again, it's a set the course. I mean, the AI has always been really shit. Like, that's obviously the one thing I'm hoping for in a set the course, even to just get a competent AI that isn't like just I don't have many expectations. I just want an AI that can like race and can race good. Something like I would say Le Mans Ultimate or Automobilist 2. Those two do a really good job with the AI, I think. At least in my opinion. And I still have troubles getting used to the car. And it's not looking great. But like, yeah, it's the steering, especially in this corner. Like, I almost lose the car in this corner because like, it feels like I have no force feedback. Like, it's so weird. But like, I can feel I have forces, but like, not as strong as I would have expected. Like with the Cadillac, like the forces you feel are insane. Or maybe I should be driving this car more aggressively. Maybe that's the secret recipe. So maybe the tires get more warmed up and I get faster around the corners. Because like with the Cadillac you don't have to drive too aggressively. Like you just need to make sure you drive cleanly and then you're pretty much good to go. But with the Alpine so far I have the impression that I actually need to push the car to the limit. I'm trying to get past the S-Mud of the station racing. So yeah, now the question is, why don't I drive Le Mans Ultimate? Why do I suffer through Assetto Corsa instead? The thing is, I feel much more confident in Assetto Corsa. Like, it's obviously been a game that I've been playing for 5 years now. Yeah, almost closing up to 6 years. Started playing in 2019. Yeah, it was the first sim racing game I bought after I got my first wheel, the Logitech G29, the classic starter wheel. And I just needed a new game because like the only game I had was R Factor, the original one, and I was like, nah, that game is old. I need a game that is like actually up to modern standards. And then Steam kept recommending Assetto Corsa to me. Like, I had no idea what Assetto Corsa was at the time before I bought it. Because like, it looked kind of good, but like I was not like really trusting it. But then, yeah, then I looked it up a bit further, and then I realized there's tons of mods for this game, and then I was like, okay, perfect. That's something I already know from R Factor, so let's just jump into that. And yeah, here I still am in 2024 and driving the Alpine Hypercar and unfortunately struggling really badly. And yeah, in this corner especially, like, oh my, like, you did see it, like, I turned in so much, like, I was like, yeah, like this, the car just didn't turn in at all. Man. Really annoying so far. So driving into the pits behind the Peugeot. So I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. Like, I mean, there's clearly something off. Like, Like the car feels way too light, and like every time I go into a fast corner, like it's not heavy enough. Like I can't make the corner work. Like it sucks, but like there's not much I can do. It seems like. I mean, it helped a little bit that I put in more tire pressure, but still like way off the pace. Ah, great! This shit happened again, where the AI that didn't manage to turn one lap, I just started the front. Perfect. That's definitely not gonna cause chaos. So what is starting with the soft tire? I'm gonna try the medium. Not the medium, the soft hot, as it's called here. Let's see. It's also really weird for me to not drive with crew chief. Really dodgy start, but like that's pretty normal. Okay. Hear me out. Let's not talk about that. Okay, that one car at least gets teleported away. That's good. Because I also have an app installed that automatically teleports broken cars, which really helps to clean up some of the chaos. Oh man, starting from so far back is a bit of a shitty situation, but that's on me. Oh man. Oh man. Oh no. I don't know. It's... Of course, I should be a true gamer and just get on with my race, but like... I did not understand why I did lose that car in that situation. Like... I just turned in and the car was gone. Completely gone. Okay, at least the start was a lot better. I mean, that's also the thing. It's the first LMDH from VLC, so maybe they did not get. Maybe something is not right. I mean, it's still like the first version. Obviously, the car was only released yesterday, so I don't. Nah, there also wasn't like an update notice or an email, so. Yeah, but like, oh my god. Here again, like, I turn in and the force feedback just completely goes away from me. So, here again. Like, I have to turn in so awkwardly. Like, it's so weird. I don't think it's a bad car at all. That's not what I'm trying to say, but like, I don't think this car matches my driving style at all. Like, I need a car that's like really aggressive and that like feels good in the corners. Like if the car doesn't feel good in the corners, like then I'm gonna hate it eventually, because like you never have control. Like, my god, you see how much I'm trying to turn the car, but like, it doesn't work. Like, it feels like I'm driving on ice, like it's so weird. Then again, this corner, I have to really awkwardly take it. Not fully, but like I have to like make like a move into the corner first and then accelerate. But I mean, it's also like one of virtual racing cars' signature things, that they make cars that are really good but not easy to drive. Like, I'm only thinking about the 2024 F1 car. Like, that is an amazing car, like absolutely amazing car. But it's so fucking hard to drive. Like, it may just be a skill issue on myself, but like I stopped driving that car because, like, what's the point of like racing it if you like can't complete one race without crashing immediately? And I accidentally triggered the pit stop menu. And I'm losing time to the Bishops in front. Like, I get good traction out of this corner, but like, that's it. And now the BMW is like just trying to overtake me. And I missed the braking points completely and got overtaken. Obviously trying to fight back because, you know, if you don't longer go for a gap, then you're no longer a racing driver, something like that. Okay. But it's really evident that I can't get on with this car. Like, if I did a video like this with the Cadillac, like, oh my fucking god, you would have just seen me smile all over the place, because like, the Cadillac is awesome to drive. Like, that is an amazingly simulated car. Okay, no chance in that corner. Wow. The car also gets really unsettled on the curbs. Like, it's crazy how much I have to fight the car. Now, obviously the plan would be to just stick with the BMW and drive back to the front of the field, but like, that's not gonna happen. And also, the fuel tank is just about too small to go the full race distance, so that's also a bit annoying. But the good thing is we are going into traffic now, so there's a chance I can catch up. The AI is... come on, speak properly. The AI is turned to 100% on both settings, so aggression and skill. Aggression, yeah, it's a bit risky because, like, on one hand it means that the AI is really able to attack the car and track as much as possible. But like, on the other hand, like, they make some really stupid and goofy mistakes. Like, I had a race yesterday with the F1 cars at the Korea circuit, the Korea International Circuit, I think. And the cars were just, you know, all bouncing over the curb and then just flipped, and then in the end there were only like 5 cars remaining after 20 laps, so it was pretty ridiculous. And I started out with myself included 26 cars, so that's a bit stupid. But I think I'm actually getting used to the car now. Like I'm still not as fast as I want to be, but like I know I have to drive it differently now, so I can't just like go full on attack like with the Cadillac. I actually need to be way more careful on the brakes and way more careful on the throttle. That's also a big thing about this car. Like I need to be so careful on the throttle, otherwise I just lose it. And yeah, thanks to traffic I actually caught up to the BMW again, which I really appreciate. Because also not a surprise, the AI is not great at lapping. Like they just do some really stupid moves. So the LMGT3 BOP is I think alright, but like it always depends which class I'm driving. If I'm driving the hypercar class, then I obviously don't really care about the LMGT3s. But obviously with GT3s, like they also need to be close. In theory. Come on, save it. Come on. Nah. And he also gets crashed into the wall. That's nice. Let's see if the car feels funny now. Well, isn't this just lovely? Simply lovely. And one of the hypercars is crashed out. And it's a show. Unbelievable. So I guess I'm at least not last in the hypercar class, but like I'm behind the fucking Isotta Fraschini, which is no disrespect against them, but like they were doomed from the second they were on the entry list. Like my fucking god. No chance against those big manufacturer supported efforts. Minus Cadillac, obviously, because my god. The way Chip Ganassi Racing was treated is a bit crazy. Like, it seemed like they didn't care about the WEC program at all. But let's see what Jota can pull off next year. I think they will do a great job, actually. Because Jota's a really good team. And obviously been in the WEC for ages now, so should be doing alright. Yeah, first time they have manufacturer support in WEC. So yeah, I'm really not driving a great race. I gotta be real with you. Like this is way beyond what I'm capable of, but like I just can't get on with the car. Like it's not a car that again, I said it before, doesn't suit my driving style well. As my teammate has pulled into the pits. And now it's also not helped by the fact that the car is damaged, so I'm even more struggling than I already did. Oh man. Oh, come on. Let's not talk about how embarrassing that was. Like, that was, like, actually really bad. I don't know what it is. Is it just a track, or can I really not get on with this car? So sorry that I went quiet for a bit, but like I tried to concentrate a little bit on my driving, but because I just want to understand what I'm doing wrong. Like there's something about the way I drive this car that is not correct. And I've just noticed that the BOP for the LMGT3s is definitely off. Like the McLarens are too fast. It seems like way too fast. And same for the Aston Martins, but yeah. For those cars I tried a different BOP this time. But like again, it's really annoying, like the registers and additional weights don't properly work on some cars. Like it could be all perfect to the like it could be as close as like in terms of brake horsepower, every car within the same brake horsepower, but like it's still there's still such huge differences between the cars in game, because I don't know, because maybe some cars aren't designed as well and therefore lack some aspects that makes the GT3 car a GT3 car, or it's just that the numbers aren't actually correct. but like it's really weird. I just did an oopsie. I just, you know, I just successfully killed myself. Oh, sorry, this is going to be on YouTube. I successfully stopped the air intake. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think this is a good point to end this video. So not great. I had to DNF after half of the race, but like, yeah, what can I say about the car? It is still like, even though I'm struggling and I'm really bad with this car, it's still an amazing car. Like it's definitely, if you can get on with this car, then you're gonna find some enjoyment in it with it. But like I couldn't have the problem that this car is not my type of car, so I unfortunately can't really give a fair opinion because like it doesn't suit my driving. Like I bought a car that is really like heavy in the corners, and like you need to like make like fast movements. But with this car, it's like the exact opposite. Like it's really light in corners, so you have to make very precise movements, and it's just not my type of car. But it shouldn't stop you from buying this car. I still would say it's an amazing car. I haven't tried out the CSP version. I've only tried the non-CSP version because, again, maybe it's also something that's not many reviewers would do, because like, you know, if you have the CSP version, then why would you try out the non-CSP version? But I wanted to give it a try, and yeah, maybe I will come back. Maybe the CSP version has some things that make the car more enjoyable, but for the non-CSP version, I can say very hard to drive, like super fucking hard to drive. Like it's at least for me, but you have to make your own opinion, and how a car feels is very subjective. One person really likes and someone like me is like, not my thing, but hey. So hello again. I'm currently in the process of cutting the video, so I just wanted to give some additional thoughts, because today I've decided to drive the Alpine again, but this time the CSP version, as you can see in the background, as I'm trying to start up the car with the ignition and the starter, which is a very cool feature still. And I've noticed the difference. Like the car is much more pronounced in terms of force feedback, I would say. It's still not my type of car. Like I didn't go much faster than I did with the non-CSP version at all, but like I just felt more comfortable. Not by much, but a little bit. So I can definitely say, if you're gonna try the car out, try out the CSP version. I was kind of wrong for thinking that the non-CSP version would be, you know, my option for this video. So I apologize if this video doesn't give off like the best indication of how the car is, but after I've tried the non-CSP version, I was like not really convinced, but after trying out the CSP version, I'm like, okay, I can go faster with this car. I just need some more practice. But yeah, try out the CSP version. It's better. So yeah, see ya.